a long-term deep poverty is not characteristic of most poor people in the U.S. People move into poverty when they lose jobs or when they get divorced, but typically they move out of poverty. Having said that, there is a share of families who is persistently poor. They tend to be characterized by a very different set of problems than those who are transitorily poor. Mental health problems, things that frankly inhibit them from getting and keeping a job, which suggests that the stresses of living in poverty really just constrict your ability to think about the future. As I say, your attention is so limited on the present that it's really hard to focus on doing a set of things that may not have a payoff until far into the future. And that is very true of a number of things we do as parents. We do things now because we think there's a longer run payoff, not because we think tomorrow we're going to see some big difference in our kids' behavior or achievement. And it's pretty clear that these differences in the way children are reared in their home environments do play an important role in their long-run success. So we do think that parenting and what parents do is actually a very important piece of reproducing these intergenerational inequalities. And I think what's very interesting when you think about a cross-national comparison is what are different countries doing to try to close those gaps? And can countries learn from one another in their policy approaches? I mean, context matters a lot. So we can't necessarily say, oh, this worked in the US, you should do it in Australia, and vice versa. But we can learn a lot about, studying different policy approaches and observing the impact that they have.